don't say I hate many things, but I have a hatred for Walmart.
Oh wow.
It has been long standing. And so, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Walton family is the richest family in America.
Really?
Richard
Yes.
and Bezos? Bald
Yes.
headed
As a
Bezos?
family, in the family character, in the family category, they are the
Hmm.
richest. They also hold a majority board seats, and they pass that wealth amongst each other. So there are actually no diversity in the upper levels of Walmart. Where they come in with diversity is from prisons to jobs programs across the nation. So they take Black people that get out of prison and they say, oh, we'll give you a job. That's how they cover their diversity. If you go through the tree on their boards, it's literally their names are Jim, Alice, S. Robinson, Luke, Ann, Nancy, and Christy, and they are all family members. So they all hold corporations or foundations and they pass that money to the different foundations.
Hmm.
That's why they feel like they don't have to include Black people or just people of color in general. They've been criticized for this, right? But in the early 2000s, when my hatred started for them, they would go into communities, and when there were local Black grocery stores and places that were small businesses, they would buy out their businesses completely or basically bully at city council meetings and take over the community. And then if they weren't getting enough money, they would literally leave that lot empty, but also leave food deserts. So this is what they're also known for in America. But I also would like to point out about their corporation that they try to make it like low prices, but you're really only saving like 57 cents sometimes on your Tide detergent, right?
Hmm.
So it's a overarching bigger problem for me. Like I told Mike on the phone this week that I really stopped dating this guy because he had a Walmart mentality. He said that was problematic, but I don't care. It's toxic. I don't care if that's my toxic trait. I'm not dating you if you love Walmart, because you loving Walmart shows that you love white institutionalized corporations that literally control areas, large populations. They also put other businesses inside Walmart so that they can have control over nail salons, so they could have control over hair salons in different parts of the country. So for me, I looked at this as like, well, they're just doing what they do. Like we actually can't hold them accountable because they're in their own words, like sitting at an above place because they've built a family tree of wealth. And so they have actually challenged people before to say, hey,
Hmm.
like, come at my family because it's my family. And they get around with tax breaks because they're passing to an actual foundation, 501c3. They do everything legally in their power to not give back into communities. You don't see them like really saying, oh, yeah, we're doing a community outreach. Like, oh, we're going into, no, you don't see that. They say the community can come to us for supplies. Even when floods happened in Texas, they were heavily criticized because they didn't even give out water. They don't believe in giving. So when you're going and Portia's talking about this struggle, like the struggle is that they don't care about you and they never will. So I rep the CEO of Target because when everything was going on with George Floyd, he said, burn them all down. You can burn every Target down, I'll rebuild them. The Walton family
Period.
doesn't care about
Period.
you. Period, right? So they're never meant to stand with you, and they're going to continually make money off of you and mock you. I felt like this ice cream thing was such a mocking of Juneteenth. Like it's
Hmm.
funny to them. It's not, and we look and we sit back and we're like, oh well, it's just ice cream. But that's what the boomer generation said about a lot of the racist stuff they put up with. But there's a whole group of us that are millennials and down that are about it because I'm about it.